Oh my God, the Bitcoin 4-year cycle is dead. We are going to be hitting $2,100 quadrillion by tomorrow. Literally, those are all the major MSM crypto news stories right now, is about the Bitcoin 4-year cycle is dead. That we're going to see X price, X, Y, and Z. That's fine, fantastic, dandy. I absolutely love to see it. But at the end of the day, nobody knows. I don't know. We're just here. I'm an entertainer. But moral of the story, though, again, is that Happy New Year. We are in a brand new year. We're in 2026, and we've actually achieved and accomplished a lot, okay? A lot in 2027. What does that mean? In 2026, what does that mean? What does that mean? It means that crypto as a whole has done incredibly well. We have the amount of no action lawsuits we've seen, amazing. The amount of building that's happened in the industry is amazing. The amount of ETFs, amazing. And as always, sometimes price doesn't equate to utility. That's something that we all know. It's something that we talk about a lot. And it's not a bad thing to get on the internet and to talk about, what's happening with price action or what you feel or whatnot. But there are some people that are really ghetto and weird that are like, XRP is hitting $10,000 and blah, 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 all this type of stuff. Yes, we use clickbait titles on the channel, but that type of stuff is weird to me. Like, I just don't understand how you cannot look at market cap or how you can't approach this as a realistic level. I mean, the only real outlier that we've seen of things that are going absolutely bonkers right now are meme coins. And it's not even right now necessarily. There's a couple outliers, but moral of the story is, I keep saying moral of the story, I don't know. I was really hungry, so I had to eat, and I had to eat some egg bites because I got a big day planned today with my baby and my bestie. But this is the thing, though. Okay, this is the thing. The market changes. You don't see Warren Buffett. You don't see Roy Dahlia. You don't see the Mungers. You don't see all of these like upper echelon people sitting and just like whining about things. Okay, these guys play long term. They play the long term. And that's why the institutions will always continue to outdo you. And that's why crypto was created. Crypto and Bitcoin were created for the people, by the people. And what that does is it pushes accountability onto you. And it pushes accountability onto you so that you are able to make your money ethically and legally. You are supposed to do your due diligence. You are supposed to look for different opinions on things. I mean, some people just say dumb stuff. Like, some people say dumb stuff. And I don't watch a lot of other crypto content creators, not because I just don't. I just don't. I don't in most cases. There's no need to. Like, I will watch Crypto Face's stuff primarily because I like to see he trades with size. And that's impressive. I love to see it. But a lot of these other people, I don't care. I don't care about their price predictions. I don't care about their technical analysis. I just don't. That's just not for me. I'm an independent thinker. But again, I do, when I talk about looking at different sources for information, I do. I go read a lot of opposing sources, and I do this in life in general. Like, for example, I was diagnosed with lupus in last year. That's a whole nother story. But I looked at a lot of different sources. I didn't just look at one. I just didn't listen to what my doctor said, because I was diagnosed and they says, you have lupus. And they said, no, you don't have lupus. It was a false positive. That's very common to happen, which whatever. So this is through Kaiser. And then I looked at multiple different sources, other sources, to confirm that they're full of it. Okay. And the reason why I bring that up, I don't want anybody to feel sorry for me, whatever. I'm just bringing to your attention that you need to continue to think. One of the things we're seeing starting to happen in the world is the degradation of the mind, where people stop using their mind. God gave that to you. The universe gave that to you. Use your mind. Use it for good. We have the world at our fingertips. Okay. My mom, she grew up in the 60s. They used to they wanted to get information. They would have to read the newspaper. They had very limited TV, and they would have to go to the library. We have all the information at our fingertips. So in 2026, we're going to do better. We will. We will. Also, to you guys, as far as the comments go, I'm not going to look at the comments anymore as I'm live streaming, because it's just not benefiting me any way, shape, or form. And I don't like the YouTube is being weird right now. But I will go to the actual the YouTube page, but not on the restream, because it's a mess over there. Good morning to Mike, to Mr. Lawrence, to Cherry, to Mr. R, to Mr. John Germain, to Ken, to Mr. Legend, MJ Guzman. Thank you so much to Lawrence for the $10 super chat. Creator NFTs, no thanks. In the spirit of gifting, while autograph photos, Wendy would gladly pay. New business idea. We'll see. Shout out to Alpha Gamer. He's back. He's back. He's back. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into some more of the news and talk about what other people are talking about. January so far is slow, and that's okay. That's life. And this is the thing. When we're in crypto, we're in Bitcoin, we're in investing, we're just in anything, there's always an entity that is that is larger than you. All right? There's always somebody that's going to have the upper hand, and the sooner that you realize that, the better you will be in life. You can't beat everybody. Anyways, my best friend, she got engaged. So her and her daughter are going to come over and we are just going to have a wonderful time. You guys, hold up. Shout out to Johnny O. I don't know if you guys know who Mr. Johnny O is. Johnny O is one of the old school OG CryptoWendyO, the O Show supporters. And we love Johnny O. Johnny, I am sending you and your family blessings and love. Thank you so much to Johnny O for the $100 super chat. I haven't seen you for a while. I do think about you often, but you're probably busy doing stuff. I know you're a busy guy in retirement, but thank you so much. Appreciate it. And appreciate all of you guys that show up. So make sure to smash like and share this because we got to push it out. I know it's a little bit slow today because it's, still the holiday for a lot of people. A lot of people are off, and that's good. And that's good. All right, let's get into some of the top news stories, okay? Because my bestie from, I've known her since I was, 14. It was actually my sister's friend, and then her and I became friends. And she just got engaged, so congratulations to her. So her and her daughter are coming over, and then we are going to go do Girls' Day. We're going to go do manis and petties and just kind of celebrate her engagement and all kinds of stuff. I'm excited. I love to see people, and she grew up similar to how I did. And she also turned her life around, and she went to college, but she has like a really, really specialized degree. So she gets paid a lot of money to do like, it's like a mix of math and marketing, but she's really good at her job. I'm so proud of her. So yeah. All right, let's go and get to this. So anyways. This is from Mr. Hunter Horsley, and he is the CEO of the Bitwise guy, but he says the deed is done. The 4-year cycle is dead. The market is maturing. Institutional mainstream adoption are substantially underway. Cheers to a huge year of progress in 2026. I don't like this. I don't like what he has to say. You want to know why? Because it's taking the power from the people and it's bringing it to the institutions. I don't like it. But basically, the key points from this thread over here is that the 4-year model is outdated based on past era of crypto. New market structure like the ETFs and new administration has changed buying and selling dynamics. Overall, crypto setup looks very strong heading into 2026. The market is maturing. Institutional and mainstream adoption are substantially underway. That I agree with. And one of the things I do want to comment about that is I agree with that. And when he says the market is maturing, I'm going to go ahead and read in between the lines here. And I'm going to say the market is maturing because now we have the banks, TradFi, hedge fund, all the different entities that have adopted crypto. Excuse me. They not only have adopted crypto, well, the way that they adopted it is we have the ETFs. So now liquidity, the liquidity flow is going to change. It's not just going to be everything that's going to be on chain that you can see. Because again, with the ETFs, these companies have to buy the different cryptos prior, hold it, and then, their customers buy, sell, swap, whatever it is that they're going to do. And what's that doing? It's establishing a floor. And that's kind of what we've seen with Bitcoin. We do see volatility. Volatility is not going to go anywhere yet, but I know that we will see Bitcoin at $1 million, but it's not going to be in 2027. It's not, maybe not even in 2030. Okay. It's going to take a bit of time. So just sit with that for a little bit. Okay. And that's the same thing that we're seeing with XRP. I think some YouTubers said XRP is going to $1,000 or something ridiculous. If we see XRP in the next bull run, if we see XRP at $6, I'm going to be happy. Because that's at 2 times when the market, it's like the 4th largest market cap. Unless the entire cryptocurrency market cap increases insanely, like 20 times. To me, $6 is conservative. That's just me, though. That's just me. But you guys can think whatever you want. I don't care. That's your business. Okay? Now, we got Mr. Nate G over here. He's basically talking about all the positive things that have happened in 2025. 2025 started with the active SEC lawsuit against Ripple, ended with the spot XRP ETF trading, now also have spot SOL, HBAR, and Litecoin ETFs, plus crypto index ETFs holding ADA, SUI, DOT, Link, and others. In my opinion, crypto goes truly mainstream in 2026. I think what he says here is absolutely beautiful. I love it. I don't think we go mainstream in 2026, though. When I think of crypto going mainstream, I think about people actually utilizing crypto products, utilizing the blockchain. Okay, we have some of the leaders in the space for RWAs, Solana, HBAR, I want to say Avalanche, please correct me if I'm wrong, Ethereum. We have those happening, okay? And with that happening, and people are using those chains, that's adoption. But I would like to see, and I think privacy is going to be a big push for adoption, because you're going to need some sort of layer of privacy. But now, because we have all these lawsuits over, and the no action letters, crypto companies can actually build in the United States of America now. And that's going to be awesome. And that's where the real winning happens, is when they are able to build and create products for everyone. That's what I see. That's what I see adoption. To me, adoption is not the institutions adopting the cryptos. It's entrepreneurs being able to come back and build. That's what I see. So I'll disagree with him on that. I will disagree with him on that. Next, we got Polymarket. Polymarket traders bet against Bitcoin at 21% chance of $150,000. And these are important. One of the reasons why I like Polymarket a lot and we cite them a lot is because it's really transparent and it's easy to see. And that's why a lot of people have pivoted over to Polymarket. But Polymarket traders give Bitcoin only a 23% chance. Sorry, guys, I read the title wrong. Or the data I have is different than this. Only a 23% chance of hitting 150,000 before 2027. Most traders expect Bitcoin to top out between 100,000 and 120. There's also an option to play on $250,000 before 2027. So this is the thing, and I'm going to go into charts with you guys right now. This is my personal opinion on Bitcoin, all right? Bitcoin is going to do what Bitcoin is going to do. Wow, look at PP. Meme coins are back. PP is up 30%. Pengu, ADA, everything looks good. Floki, shout out to Floki. But Bitcoin's going to do what it's going to do when it's ready to do it. All right. Right now, we're seeing, as far as the ETFs go, we're seeing inflows with Solana and XRP, and we are seeing outflows of Bitcoin and Ethereum. And that's because, it's the end of the year and whatnot. And right now, Bitcoin, all it's doing, Bitcoin found thus far, Bitcoin found a local bottom at $86,000 approximately. And we're just, we're doing our thing. We are looking a little bit bullish. We did flip the EMA 9. We did definitely flip the EMA 9 and we're retesting 91,709. I need to see a flip above 94,000 though. That is what I would need to see to be incredibly bullish with Bitcoin. As far as altcoins go, Ethereum is above $3,000. We sustained. And it's also testing the EMA 50, which is good. Again, you got to get back above that EMA 200 if you're a trader. Taking a look at Solana. Solana is rocking up as well. Finally broke out above resistance. Remember these resistance areas we drew and we talked about? We're finally rocking up. XRP is doing incredibly well. It looks like we're breaking out of the downtrend, right? So we'll see what happens with altcoins. But right now we're doing our thing. We're doing our thing. It looks like we're kind of breaking out of these long-term consolidations and these downtrends. Yep, everything is looking pretty good over here. Even VeChain as well. VeChain actually broke out above the EMA 20 here. So love to see it. And while we're on the topic of VeChain right now, you guys know we're partnered with them. Not only are they listed on Kraken, shout out to Kraken. Another thing too, really quickly, I'm going to explain all of this to you. So first and foremost, we are partnered with Kraken and VeChain. The way the partnership with VeChain works is that I run a validator node. And with that validator node, 10% of what we make per month goes directly to my favorite nonprofit, the Self-Care Lab. Those of you that have been following me since 2020 know that is my number one nonprofit I donate to. It is a small boxing gym that uses boxing as a form of mental health therapy for inner city kids. I know where every single penny goes, and I am one of their largest donors, and I will continue to be until Miss Nita, the owner, gets a gym. Because right now we don't even have a boxing ring in there, and our babies they need to get their aggression out in a healthy manner. All right, so we got our staking pool, we got a validator. If you stake vet with me, you get to help me and the Self-Care Lab. Also, too, if you want to use my ref link on Kraken, we're our partner with them as well. I've got a bundle. A lot of you guys ask me, you're like, Wendy, what about what about the bundle? Or you guys ask me, says, what do you invest in? What are your top coins to invest in? And with the Kraken bundle, right now, it's Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, XRP, and Chainlink and HBAR right now. And I'm going to swap some things out a little bit, but a lot of people want to know where to get started to invest. That's kind of what those are my bigger bags. So that's completely up to you. But one of the things I do like about Kraken is they don't pull a lot of the BS that Coinbase does. And it's just, I like it. Shout out to Joshua for the $2 super chat. I appreciate you. I appreciate you very, very, very much. I know a lot of people, hold on a second. I gotta talk about that in a second. But anyways, but shout out to Kraken for partnering with the O Show. One of the things that we do with Kraken that I think is, I mean, you can trade there if you like, but another thing that you can do is you can, dollar cost average on your Bitcoin or whatever crypto asset you like. And then you can, and then you're going to be able to put that on cold storage if you like. So I like it. So people are calling me the female Jake Cleaver because I guess this guy, I don't even know who the hell this guy is. Okay. So let me address this. Number one, I don't know who he is. I don't wish anything negative on anyone. I don't know who he is. I think he was the one that was giving like $1,000 XRP predictions with like these NDAs and stuff like that. I don't do that. That's weird. Number one. Number two, you guys are just coming for me because I'm a woman at this point. That's what it is. And again, I am anti-feminist. I think modern day feminism is disgusting, but I will call out the trash behavior when I see it. I have never once told you in your guys' life XRP is going to 100,000 or 1,000 or blah, 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 blah. I think that behavior is ridiculous. I like XRP and I like Ripple because you guys like it. So I talk about it. In addition to that, they are taking over the banking industry, and they've done so in a very smart way. And a lot of y'all forgot when you guys were going through the lawsuit, I had your back. But nowhere in this world, in the history of the world, will I give you an outrageous price prediction. Ever. So do not. Watch what you say. Because some of you are going to end up getting slapped with lawsuits in the future because a lot of you like to run your mouth, and not by me, because I'm not going to waste my time and money on you. But a lot of you people like to troll on the internet, and you guys like to make allegations against people, and you guys like to say things. And you know what? I wish they would bring back more lawsuits against slander and libel. I really wish they would, because a lot of you did not grow up in a good household. I can tell by some of the stuff you say, and it's mostly dudes that are saying that. Okay. So if you're going to come with allegations, make sure y'all come correct, please. I've been canceled enough times in my life on the internet. I've been doing this since 2017, honey. And I've been canceled enough time in my life for literally nothing that I don't care. And just because you're mad that your bags are down, and just because you're mad that you didn't take profit, that's a personal problem. Okay. A personal problem. If XRP hits $6, the next bull run and doubles or triples, because we're at 198. Cool. I'm for that. I'm happy for you. Is it going to hit $100? I don't think so. That seems ridiculous to me. Some of y'all don't know how to read market caps. Some of you like to sit on the internet and not practice self-education. And most of you can't do basic math. So if you're going to come for me, make sure you come for me with something that makes sense. Okay? But just because you bought into somebody else's narrative, didn't do your due diligence, didn't practice risk management, and you want to place blame and be self-entitled, don't bring that mess to me, because we don't do that here, okay? I was brought up, you take accountability, and you consistently work on yourself. And again, no shade to this creator. I don't know who it is. I don't care. But some of you really need to stop hating women and stop projecting your anger out onto women, okay? And again, I'm not about all that feminist stuff, but there is a pretty toxic movement happening today. But if you're going to come for me, come correct. Thank you. God bless you. Anyways, next story over here. Let's see what's going on over here. Let me see. Y'all crazy. Y'all a mess. But I hope your XRP goes to $589. That'd be dope for you. I'd be really happy for you. I wouldn't bet on it. Another really cool story that I didn't get to was, I think it was going to be this over here. Was it this one over here? Yeah. XRP ETFs. And again, this is important. We will continue to talk about XRP because it is, as far as ETFs go, for altcoins, XRP and Solana is doing absolutely incredible over here. Okay. And it's important to note. And hopefully the amount of liquidity that comes in is going to add a floor and keep that floor. So we still will get that volatility, but we're not going to get as much as we used to get. And so, we'll find the floor and we'll trade more like stocks. And I think that would make some of you happy, because most of you don't know how to trade, and most of you don't know how to take profit. And most of you don't know the difference between a 401k and the crypto markets. So XRP ETFs pulled in about $1 billion in 50 days, locking 746 million XRP, 1.14 of circulating supply, with only 1 inflow day since the launch, which again, that's pretty crazy. That is a lot. That is a lot. Because right now, because Solana's, I think Solana has more ETFs than XRP, and plus they have the staked one as well. And fingers crossed, once they have the once there's more DeFi and XRP, they'll be able to do that as well, because the POS staking ETFs, those will perform incredibly well, in my opinion. But anyways, next story over here. Apparently, Charles H., he's gone. He's going to be leaving. Oh, I wanted to bring this up about VeChain too. I'm sorry, I just got caught up because there's a bunch of little like weirdos in there. But this is our pool over here with VeChain. We're doing pretty well, and our APY is 6.4%. Next cycle, it's going to go down to 6.3%. The next cycle is 4 days, and total stake so far is going to be about 82.5 million. Validator stake 25 and delegated 57.7. And again, 10% of everything we bring in every month. Everything we bring in every single month goes to the self-care lab. Okay. And I hope VeChain goes to $1 gazillion so that the self-care lab continues to thrive. Shout out to me too at $2 super chat. Oh, my bestie's here. My bestie's here. I gotta get going soon. All right, really quickly. I think that's gonna be it for the day. Hold on, let me see how much more I can get done because she's gonna be here. I'm sad to hear that Charles H is leaving X, but he's still gonna be doing. He is still going to be doing. His account's gonna be run by AI, train on his past posts, which I don't like. I wish he wouldn't. I don't like AI on posts on social media. But he's gonna be focusing full time on building Cardano and Midnight, which is a privacy sidechain. I have a hair in my mouth. He'll communicate via long-form writing, YouTube, Discord, Twitch, and weekly AMAs, which he's done great at, and I love it. But again, so a lot of you guys talk too much on the internet, and people just get tired of it, and they go. And they're going to let AI run their accounts. So be a part of the solution, not the problem. Solana's RWA ecosystem reaches all-time high. Total distributed asset value now exceeds 874 million. Again, that's bullish. Solana ETFs will continue to perform incredibly well, just as long as the market performs well. So shout out to Solana, the RWAs. Also, big shout out to my buddy Ben Cowan over here. Altcoins have now dropped against Bitcoin 4 years in a row. He likes to do his Bitcoin dominance over there, and we absolutely love it. Also, too, the fear and greed index is back at fear. It has been in extreme fear since early December. So what's going on with the crypto markets as a whole right now? We're just kind of chilling, really. We're waiting for things to situate. We're waiting for the Clarity Act. We're waiting for the Genius Act. We're waiting for, confidence maybe in retail to come back. I don't know. We're just waiting. Market doesn't care about you or your feelings. So make sure that you are making educated decisions. Also, if you're somebody that needs a little bit of extra help, Dame.io, they're actually a licensed financial advisor. They're down below. If you need someone to manage your portfolio for you because you just can't stop looking at charts and you have no idea what you're doing, which again, no shade at a lot of you, but some of you crying in the mentions, that's what you need. I have a portfolio with them, an SEP with them. But anyways, other than that, I believe in you. Shout out to everybody who's here. That's being absolutely amazing. Second off, shout out to Lawrence for the $20 super chat. Thank you. But I got to get going because my girl's here and I have a life off of the internet. So shout out to Gorgeous Alexandra, to Mr. Legend, to Lawrence, to Callie, to everybody, to Cherry, MJ Guzman. Sending